How many real estate podcasts have you listened to? Have you heard of the BRRRR method? Have you talked about the BRRRR method? Are you involved in every real estate investment group on Facebook and you're sick and tired of watching from the sidelines? My name is Alex Kaufman and I'm here with Teifke Real Estate, TRE, here in Austin, Texas. And I want to talk to you guys today about taking action. We're constantly putting out real estate content on this channel. It would mean the world to us if you could like, subscribe, and share this with anybody you think would find it valuable. So I understand how easy it can get to get lost in listening to podcasts, reading the books, joining the Facebook real estate investment groups, and absorbing all of this information, but being scared to take that first step. And I understand how easy it is to start talking about this stuff, feeling like you understand it. However, without having experience, it's hard to truly relate and it's hard to truly relay that information effectively. I've watched many people listen to all the podcasts, read all the books, absorb all the information, and they talk about how they're about to go out and start their real estate journey and they never do. And it pains me because they are missing one of the biggest opportunities in their entire lives. You know, I know how easy it is to just listen to the content, try and absorb it, to take all this information in and be afraid to take that first step. However, until you take that first step, nothing is going to happen. You know, and you don't have to hit a home run on your first deal, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to go out there and learn. That's the whole point of this journey. And it's been my experience. You know, I never know what I'm doing when I'm first starting off doing something, right? I listen to a podcast, I read a book, I absorb this information, and then I go out and I try to put it into action. I'm not perfect at it, still not perfect at it, still learning things on a daily basis. However, until you take that first step and start that momentum going, you can stay stuck in that spot and you may never move. Matt and I have a lot of people come up to us and ask about getting involved in real estate on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. I'd probably say that over the past year, we've had 100 people interact with us and tell us they're interested in learning about real estate, they're interested in doing their first deal, they're interested in doing this, they're interested in doing that. And we try and provide them with all of the tools that they may need to get started. We try and provide them with the encouragement, with the experience, with the guidance. However, a lot of them never take that first step and actually get started. Whether you are looking to get into wholesaling and you're trying to drive for dollars, you're trying to door knock, you're trying to cold call owners, you're sending out mailers, you know, these are all valuable things to get going. However, if you're sitting there trying to decide which one to attack, which direction to go, how to get started, it's likely that you may never get started. We see this too often. I'd say about 90 to 95% of people that come to us and are interested in real estate and talk about doing their first deal never take that first step and get started. Do not be the 90 to 95%. Be that 5 to 10% that actually take that first step. They're okay with making a mistake. They're okay with learning along the way. And they're okay with learning and falling in love with the process. That has really been key in my experience, is just taking that first step, diving into the deep end, and learning how to swim, or else I'm going to drown. I have the tools, I have the knowledge, I've listened to the experts, I've read the books, I've got a partner that's there for support and will help guide along the process. But without diving in and trying to learn how to swim, I would have never taken that first step and I wouldn't be where I'm at today. The first deal that I did, there was a ton of fear that I was experiencing. You know, it was a lot of money. I had invested a lot of money in other things before. However, real estate was a new venture, it was a new journey, it was a new asset, it was a new investment that I didn't know a whole lot about. And there were infinite unknowns because I'd never done this before. You know, I understood it. You buy a property, you put a tenant in there, hopefully get cash flow on a monthly basis. However, you know, of course, there are a lot of other things that go into that. And so I was scared, I was in fear, you know, and there were a ton of questions that my mind tried to tell me to prevent me from doing that. You know, is this the right property? Is this the right house? Are we paying too much for it? Does it need too much work? Are we going to be able to find a tenant? Are we going to be able to do a cash out refi later? Should we be getting a hard money loan? This is a lot of interest. There were a lot of things that my mind was telling me to prevent me from taking that first step, but I took it anyway. I believed in my partner. I believed in this investment opportunity. I believed in my ability to figure it out along the way. And I took that leap, and it's paid off. The cool thing about taking the first step is that you don't have to walk slowly for forever along the way. One thing that I've noticed is that as soon as I take that first step and as soon as I get that momentum going, things start growing exponentially pretty quickly. Initially, I thought maybe we'd buy one deal a year. Now, we bought one deal that first year. It was late in the year. I think we bought it in November, December. And then I didn't buy another deal until September the following year, about 9 months later or so. And then 3 months after that, we bought 11 units. So, they doubled and tripled very quickly. And then right after that, we got 14 more units under contract. And then we got 16 units under contract. And so things start to grow pretty quickly. And it all started from that first step. If I didn't jump off, and if I didn't take that leap of faith, and if I didn't trust in the process and trust that I could figure it out along the way, and if I wasn't okay with making mistakes, I would have never gotten this far. And honestly, I feel like I'm at the beginning right now, and I've got a long ways to go from where I'm trying to go. So it's really what I'm trying to tell you guys today is don't let that fear prohibit you from taking that first step. If you've read the books, if you have listened to the podcast, if you have some savings set up, don't be afraid to go out and get that first deal. It's not going to ruin you. And even if it does set you back, a period of time, if it doesn't go according to plan, those are all valuable learning experiences that you will be prepared for the next one. You can still invest in real estate even if you don't have a ton of money set aside to put down on a property. There are infinite opportunities out here. There are infinite resources available to you. Reach out to myself, reach out to Matt. Call us at our phone number, 512-222-8871. And if you're serious about taking action, I guarantee you we will match your intensity, we will match your work ethic, and we will match whatever you're trying to do. Matt and I, honestly, we feed on this. And if someone is willing to put in the action, and if somebody is willing to put in the work, we are as well. A lot of people think that first step is the hardest step to take. However, looking back, it was actually the easiest step to take, and it was the best decision that I ever made. It propelled me on this journey that I'm currently on. Had I not taken that first step, all these opportunities and all these doors would have never been opened. Do I think that real estate investing is for everybody? Maybe not. But if real estate investing is for you and you can feel that deep down inside and you've been desiring to take that first step and to get immersed in this community and get immersed in this opportunity, I'm talking to you. This is applicable to everything in life. Whatever your dream is, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to achieve, whether it's relationships, whether it's with school, whether it's with investing, no matter what it is, don't be afraid to take that first step. I'm excited for you guys to take the first step. We're here to help however we possibly can. We know how nerve-wracking it can be to take that first step, and we've got the experience and the knowledge to help you if you're ready to take that leap. Do not be the 90 to 95% that don't do anything. Be that 5 to 10% that take action and achieve what they want. Thank you for watching. Like this video, share it with somebody who you think may be on the edge or on the fence of taking that first step, and let them know that we say it's going to be all right. Alex Kaufman with Teifke Real Estate, signing off.